Yeah. Well, I can tell you that Monday's always the busiest and Tuesday is the least for this class. For this class. Maybe I do. Don't know. But I better get this going because now it's 10 o'clock. Let me make sure it's working. Working. I am back. Welcome to Advanced Fitness. Today is band day. Band as resistance band, not the music band. And because we've had this cold, kind of snowy weather, I've decided our theme today is going to be winter. Winter is the theme today. So that's what's going to go on. And I think that's about it. I think that'll work. I'll just sit here and sway. All right, now I'll roll. Kathy is listening to what is this? It's the Ravenettes. Come on. Not the Raisinets. Ravenettes. Although Raisinets could be good too, only it's trademarked, but you know. The Raisinets. I don't know anything about the Ravenettes, but that's who's singing this. Yeah. I do have Ukulele in a Snowstorm coming up. It's kind of a fun song. And go the other way. So which? So our theme today, because we're a little bit colder than usual and we've had a little snow lately, is winter. Winter is our snow is our so this song is I think called Snowstorm. Anyway, let's get I come on. I think let's see if let's go ski. You don't want to ski? No, we're not skiing. You and meing. All right, fine. We'll walk. This makes me want to go skiing, so I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have put it in. Go wider. And back in. Do that again. Out and back in. All right, now we're going to do singles. Out and in. Out and in. Go ski. If you want to do the arms, you can, right? That's kind of a coordination challenge, right? You and meing. You do? Okay, you don't have to do the arms anymore. We're going to still do this, though. Couple more times. All right, back to here. All right, now we're going to do 2 steps, front, 2, back. 1, 2, back, 2. They can be small because it's kind of fast. Giant slalom. The social column. All right, over to the right. 2 steps. Let's go ski. Let's go ski. To the center. You and, I like the you and meing. All right, and to the right. Oh, I ran out of music. We got to do one more. This is also a skiing one. I didn't know there were skiing songs, but there are. All right, let's do a little reach across. And front. And now out. Cross. Front. And out. Let's try 4 of each. Front. And out. You can always go lower. Across. Front. And out. Let's try 2. Front. Out. Across. Skiing in the snow. I think this is my last skiing song, though. One more time. All right, just swing it. I like the trumpet in this. All right, let's go a little angle up to the kitchen. Two more here. Or we're going to go side to side for 4. All right, now we're going to go up toward the ping pong table or the piano or wherever you are. I think for you guys it's more the piano today. 2 more. All right, good. Just tap it till I get a music beat here. Oh, this is the ukulele in the snowstorm. So it does sound a little Hawaiian. I don't know how to play ukulele. All right, let's do our little opposite and same. So you're going to tap the knee in a snowstorm. All right, to the center, no arms. And now we're going to go a little wider, same arm as leg. snowstorm. To the center, 4. 4 across. Front. And same or wider. Front. Let's try 2 of each. So we're going to go across, center, wide, front, across, center, wide, and center. Let's do that again. And wide. All right, so now stay here. We're going to take out the middleman, or the middle. So it's going to go across, across, wide, wide. Across, cross, wide. So your arms are doing 2 on each side if you didn't notice. And wide, wide. Maybe I should have done this on Thursday, right? Yeah, think on this one a little bit. Across, cross, wide, wide, cross, cross, wide. It's not that fast though, so I think you can get it. Cross. One more time. And you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that's over. I like that one. I don't know. I like the music and I like the little knee thing. Now I have a little jazz, which gets hard because sometimes jazz doesn't carry a regular beat. You never know. We're okay right now. All right, some biceps. Up, down. All right, now we're going to go a little bit higher. So I'm going to keep the arms going here, and I'm going to bring them out to the side. And I'm going to bring them back down to the bicep curls. Let's see if it works to go faster. So up. It might be easier. Yeah, that's part of your brain challenge. Arms are slower than your feet. All right, so same thing. You're going to go a little higher. And then a little wider. And back down. I'm going to do that one more time. So we start with biceps. Bring it a little higher. And then a little wider. And bring it back down. And then just bring the arms down. Keep the feet going. And we're going to change from heel lifts to straight leg lifts. Real small because it's kind of fast. I'm going to slow it down, but I think I'm going to wait for the song change. Well, that jazz song kind of had a little beat to it. It had sort of a backbeat. Let's go slower. There we go. Just the legs. Good. Winter winds. Two more sets to the sides. We're going to switch it to the back. So back. Make sure your leg is straight. Good. All right, now we're going to do 4 on the right side. So 4, 3, 2, 1, switch, 4. Switch. One more. Switch. Switch. Last set. And switch. What I'm going to do, we got 2 more. Then we're going to go back to lift the right leg up and just hold it. So we're going to do a one-legged stand with a foot behind us today. A little bounce if you can, or just hold it. And then we're going to switch. Forgot to wear a watch today, so I feel kind of like I'm missing something. I'm naked. All right, bring it down, circle. Other way. All right, so I'm going to grab the band. You can either sit or stand for this. So I'm going to start with the band. We're going to do some upper body stuff, and you can do it just as easily sitting. All right. This isn't really a big pull, so I still like to do it this way. So if you're standing, I want your feet about shoulder width apart. You're going to bend your knees a little bit and kind of pull your tummy in, and we're going to do a upper body rotation. Just holding the band out. And you can go low. If you've got bad shoulders, keep it low. But you're turning your shoulders, but not your hips. So try to keep your hips still. I think everybody's, oh, there you go. You got it, Kathy. You got it. You kind of have to squeeze your seat a little bit. Pull your tummy in. All right, one more. So the next one, if you've got bad shoulders, you're going to keep it here. If you have happier shoulders, you're going to go above your head. Either way, your arms are framing your head. So it's not this. Okay, that doesn't really do anything at all. So we're doing the same thing on the bottom. You've got your knees bent a little bit. You've got your tummy pulled in, and we're going to do side bends here. But your head is always in between your arms. If it's here or if it's here, see how my head is just still between my arms. So it's not moving your arms, you're leaning side to side. Yeah, so that's better. Good. All right, a couple more. Good. Bring it down. Roll those shoulders a little bit. Let me think. Is there something else I could do standing? I don't think so. I think we're going to sit. Okay. I'm actually going to start with the shoulders today. We're going to do our bow and arrow. So I'm going to get a better grip. These are kind of slippery on my hands today. Okay. So height is not important. So you can be low and do this, or you can do it at shoulder level, depending on where your shoulders are okay. But I want your arms straight, and I want your back straight. And what we're going to do is you're going to pull the right elbow back like you're shooting a bow and arrow. All right, so from the side, it's coming back, or you can bring it higher. But either way, your elbow is coming back. Yeah, but you can go low or high. And I'm just doing the right arm back here for a while. I'm slowing it down a little bit. Ruth, you decided to go for the hardest one, huh? The hardest band? Yeah. Good for you. 2 more. Did you know you went for the hardest one? Maybe you did. No. All right, we're going to do the other side. So again, you can decide the height. It might be different than the other side. So you can either bring the elbow back up or bring it low. So you're bringing that elbow behind you, kind of back. So Frank, you keep it low. You too, Ruth. Yeah, just keep it low. We'll do 2 more. Good. Bring it down. Do a little shoulder roll. All right, we're going to grab the band very close together so your fingers are touching. They're touching. And you can hold your hands anywhere in this area. You're going to sit up tall. So this is like what we do with the weights, and we're squeezing our shoulders together. This time you're holding the band. And remember, it's not pulling with your hands, it's pulling with your shoulders. So they're not going to move quite as far. So you're going to go squeeze and squeeze. So look, I'm going like 2 inches. I'm not going very far. So I'll squeeze your shoulders, because your shoulder blades can't really move that far. Not like your arms can. So squeezing your shoulders together and down. If you have weights, you can do it like we usually do, holding the ends of the weights and squeezing your shoulder blades together. Four more. Last one. All right, do another couple shoulder rolls. All right, we're going to move to our legs now. I think we're going to start with it loose today. Sometimes I do the crisscross. I'm not going to do that today. So you're going to have your feet be slightly apart, and you're just kind of holding on to the band, but you should be able to still wiggle your legs around. Okay, so that's a little too tight. Loosen it up a little, Kathy. Yeah, I want loose, because we're going to bring those knees way out. So I don't want it too tight. I want to be able to get that leg out and in. So I want a little bit of resistance, but not enough that you can't move that leg out. Okay, so you're stepping out with that leg. We're going to tighten it up next. Do a couple more on each side. Last one. Hopefully by now you're kind of feeling it on the sides of your hips. That's your gluteus medius. Now we're going to work inside the hip. We're going to need to tighten it up. So I want your feet a little bit apart, like 4 inches or so. And then what I do is I pull it up higher and I grab it lower. And now it wants to do that. But I don't want you to do that. I want you to straighten your knees out. All right, so don't let your knees go back together unless you need a break. You know, that's okay. So all we're doing is this is the one where we push the knees out and go back to straight. Now mine don't go that far. That's okay. And we're just pushing the knees out both at the same time. You should feel the band trying to pull your knees together. So this is definitely, you know, it doesn't look like it's harder, but it's harder. Because you've got more resistance, you're doing smaller motions. So this is working your gluteus minimus and your piriformis. So those are the little muscles that are the most inside in your hip. But having them be weak can cause you more problems. So that's why we do this. It can help with sciatica. It can help with knee pain, IT band syndrome, all those things. You need these muscles to work. So although this is kind of a boring one, it's one of the ones I have on my do every day list. And we try it. I pretty much do it every class. 4 more. 4, 3. So this one I wanted you to feel it kind of deeper inside your hip, a little bit. All right, we're going to take a leg break, but we're going to work on our hands. We're going to do biceps. So for me, I have to wrap it around so I can hold on to the band. That's just me. All right. So at this point, when your arms are at 90 degrees, I want you to have a tiny bit of tension. So that it shouldn't be slack like this. It should be taut a little bit. Yeah. So when you go up to your shoulders, you're getting work the whole time. So it never relaxes. The band never relaxes. Neither do you. Elbows are glued to your side. Lowering slowly. Sitting up tall. Keep going through the song change. So we're going to do 2 more like this. And then we're going to end higher, and you do little pulses, tiny little pulses, up, up, up. So I'm moving maybe an inch or so. Keep your elbows at your side. Yeah, down here. Bring them back a little bit, Kathy. Yeah. You squeezing your ribs? There we go. Yeah. And I'm going to do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, straighten them out. Noodle arms. Linguini limbs. That was from a kid's show on the Disney Channel. The mom was doing this kind of stuff. Oh, look, linguini limbs. Anyway. Okay, so I'm going to let go of the band and regrip it. So I can have my knuckles forward, and I'm going to get a little closer to the knees. Okay, so the band is straight. Your knuckles are facing forward. You might have to regrip it. Arms are straight, and ideally, you're not touching your legs. Yeah, because I want you to come straight out to the side. I got to grip it again. So the in, coming back in is just as hard as the out. So it's out slowly in. And it doesn't need to be big. You can also do this really tiny. So if you've got bad shoulders, still do it if you can, but you're just moving like an inch, half an inch. It's okay to do this small. It works really well. I'm doing it right now small, and I'm still working just as hard. It still needs to be controlled, though. Out, slow, in. Do 2 more. Good. All right, now you can let go, bring it over. And I'm going to do something a little bit different for the triceps. In a way, it's easier. So, here, what's the best way to do this? I'm going to wrap my hands around about, and my hands are about a foot apart. Looks like that. Okay. Now, I'm going to bend my elbow. So I'm going to hold one arm like this. My left arm is straight. My elbow is bent. I'm going to straighten my right arm back and slowly come back. So it's going to go out, slowly back. So you're going to feel this on the back of your arm. Triceps. Yeah. Keep that nice tall posture. 5, 6, 7. Feeling the back of the arm yet? No? You sure? You want to say that? Okay, I'll do 2 more. I'm giving you 2 extras. You didn't say anything. You get 2 extras. Okay, we're going to switch. So now you're going to hold the right arm straight, or just hold it still. I don't really care where this arm is, but you got to hold it still. You're going to bend your left arm, and you're going to straighten the elbow to the back, all the way, slowly come back. So I want it to be just as hard on the way back as it was on the going out. And again, you're not doing any slack. So there's always tension on that band. So bend the arm, Kathy, and then straighten the arm. Straighten it all the way. Straighten that right arm, or left arm. Straighten the left arm. No, you were doing it right. Now straighten this arm. All the way. Yeah. All the way. There you go. You're like, maybe go a little bit lower with your arm then. So I'm looking for the bend and the straighten. 2 more. Good. Woo. All right, let's do the tummy one. So you can either do it single, which is like this, or you can double it up. It's up to you. I like to double up, but get a really good grip. Okay, so your legs are together. Legs are together. Arms are straight. stick straight. Back is straight. All you're doing is leaning forward, and that's what pulls the band over your knees. So put it on top of your legs, Ruth, and then stretch it over the knees. Yeah, now lean forward. There we go. This is a tummy one. So I'm going down slowly, up slowly. Arms are always straight. So if you're feeling it on the back of the arm like the last exercise, you're bending and straightening your arms. So you should just keep it, arms are straight, they're locked. I kind of loop my thumb through the bent side or the fold, and then it makes it really easy for me. That's just me, because it's hard for me to grip that side. So I'm going to do 3 more, but we are going to come down and hold it and hang out for a while. So you're going to come down here. Okay, you got to hold it. We're going to keep breathing though, so don't hold your breath. All right. Keep pulling down though. It's kind of fun, right? This is so much fun. One more time. And come on up. So I was trying to keep your muscles in tension while you're still getting oxygen to them. Yeah, getting them stronger. Okay, so now we're just going to hold it just above our knees. We'll do our baby marches. So you're just an inch above your knees, so your feet go no higher than that. So it's almost like a barrier, a pretend barrier, because it's not very effective. And now we're going to do a few more of these like this, and then I'm going to modify it just a little bit. We kind of did this in the warm-up part with the rotation. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate the opposite hand to the knee, and then the opposite hand. So the arms stay straight. You're turning your shoulders, not moving your arms. Again, we're doing a shoulder rotation. So you're going to feel it more in your tummy, kind of all around your tummy. Right leg, left arm, vice versa. There we go. All right, a couple more on each side. Good. All right, sitting up tall. We're going to bring this behind our back. And we're going to do some push-ups. So get a good grip on that. Push-ups without getting on the floor. The best way to do them. All right, so you're sitting up tall. Elbows are out a little bit. Of course, you can do it close if that bothers your shoulders. So what you're doing is pretend like you're doing push-ups, but you're going to go straight ahead. Pull it, and you can either keep your elbows close like that, or you can go out to the side. But make sure your shoulders aren't going up. So Frank, keep it low. Yeah. In fact, if it's bothering your shoulders, you can do really low push-ups. All right, but if it feels okay, you can go up to shoulder level. Again, you're keeping tension the whole time, sitting up tall. So it's actually working both the front and the back. We'll pull the shoulders down, sit up tall. 3 more. Last one. Good. Ooh, roll it. Yeah. Okay, let go one side. We're going to bring it back around. Is there anything else I can do with this? Yes. We're going to work on our forearm 2 ways. So I haven't done this for a long time. You're going to drape it over your hand facing up. Okay, and then you're going to just kind of grab it underneath. Now, we do this with the weights. What you're going to do is you're going to hold it in one place, and then you're going to bend your wrist up. It's a real small motion. So it's up and flat. You're not bending your elbow, though. It's just your wrist. So just the hand. I'm going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's do the other hand. So you're draping it over the middle. You're just going to grab it underneath. I'm not even pulling at this point. it's like an equilibrium right now. I'm not pulling, but it's not loose. So your elbow's going to stay put. All you're doing is pulling that, bending your wrist towards you. Just your hand. Just the hand. Don't bend your elbow. There we go. So we're working on our Popeye forearms. That's what this is about. I'm going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Well, gosh, whenever I do bands, it seems to take longer to get through all of it. So, like, it's time to stretch. But we haven't done our chair stands yet. Darn it. Okay, so we're going to do them, but really slow. Really slow, because it's really slow. Actually, the song's about to change, but we're going to do it anyway really slow. All right, so we're going to take 4 counts to get up and then 4 counts to get down. Let's give it a try. We're going to go 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, now down. 4, 3, 2. Soft landing. Very nice. Okay, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 4. See, I can't time. I don't have my watch on today. And down. 3, 2, 1. Let's do 2 more. Up. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's do this one even slower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, down's going to be really fun. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, lovely. Didn't that just make your quads sing? Is that what they were doing? They were singing, screaming, something like that. Okay, roll the shoulders back. I like that. We're going to do something that makes your quads sing. The whole new thing. All right, let's give the tree a big hug. Oh, yes. And a big yawn. All right, open up. Cannot believe it's already March tomorrow. Oh, my goodness. So I think it might be both the boys and the girls for Kings are headed to Yakima for state championships. And they're leaving today. I don't know. That's a good question. I didn't check that today because I didn't need to know. So I'm not sure how they're doing that. Open up. I always thought they left a little later in the week, but maybe not. And bring it down. Also, the high school track has started in this lovely weather. Yeah, I think their first competition is in a few weeks. And bring it across. Give yourself a hand. I didn't know that was at the end of the song. I did do a little moving around of songs today. It's an old playlist, but I updated it a little bit. I didn't know we were getting an applause. All right, open up. Mostly because I had recently played my snow playlist and there were some repeats. So I took out the repeats. All right, let's straighten it. And then but I kept the skiing ones in there. All right, lean forward, toe up. Ending with Vivaldi. I think it's Vivaldi. Yeah. Come on up. Circle. Other way. And cross at the ankle or the knee. Push that knee down. If you don't get a stretch, try leaning forward a little bit with a tall back. And switch it out. No, I've not. My only musical attempts were the piano and the flute, neither of which lasted very long. Yeah, come on up. None of my kids play. We tried. None of them stuck with it. But my nephews both, one plays the trombone, the other one plays the trumpet. All right, on the knee or the ankle. I know, it was just winter. Froze. Guess that's all I'm getting. Okay. Sit tall, tilt right. And other side. To the front. As you come up, take a deep breath in and out. One more time. Up and out. Now it's nap time, right? Music makes me want to nap. Anyway, we'll collect the bands. We'll see you tomorrow. Here. I got it this time. Yeah, what's it doing there now? I don't see snow through that window, so it might be raining. Yeah. It might be raining. You're welcome. I think. You'll let me know tomorrow, right? I think.